local community 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
You're watching K34QB, Vail, Colorado.
Happy Thursday. It is February 29th and it is a leap day today. What an exciting day it is. And Ross Leonhardt is here in the studio with me. I'm Kimberly Perot, and in this first hour, we're making chocolate chip peanut butter cookies. 5 ingredients, so simple. You cannot wait to show you how to make that. Plus, Ross has a conversation with Claire Noble of Eagle County and an Air Force veteran. And then on top of that, Avija with Vail Vibes and Shakedown Bar. So lots happening in this first hour, and it starts right now.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. Coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning, Vail. Welcome into the TV8 Weather Center on this Thursday morning. 20 sunny skies again. Going to be warm out there. Not much wind either, which is great to see. Again, starting out 22 degrees this morning. Will heat up around noon to 39, 40 degrees at 4 p.m. before dropping back down to 29 degrees at 8 p.m. tonight. Clear skies throughout the day today, so that sun should be beaming through and those stars should be shining tonight. Into the I-70 corridor, Eagle looking at a high of 46, Avon 44, Vail 42, and Denver's in the 60s today. Lots of sun in the Rocky Mountains today. Tonight, a low of 19 with clear skies and sunset at 5:58 p.m. It's about to hit 6 p.m. any day now, and some slight winds this evening. Into the rest of the week, which I guess is tomorrow, a high of 45, another beautiful sunny day expected on Friday, another mostly sunny day on Saturday, and that storm we're expecting kind of got pushed back to Sunday and Monday now, but the percentages have gone up. So Sunday, 70% chance of snow, and Monday a 50% chance of snow until it kind of clears up on Tuesday. Temperatures up in the 40s to start, and in the week. Beaver Creek snow report. No new snow in the last 24 hours, but we're still riding that foot that dropped 2 days ago. Beaver Creek operating. That is everything open for skiers and snowboarders up at Beaver Creek. Vail Mountain, no new snow to report, but 8 inches fell on Tuesday, bringing the season total to 215 inches and the base to 64 inches. And you know we're all about that base here. No treble. Vail Mountain operating 8:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. right now with 25 lifts open, 166 trails, and that is everything open at Vail. Rocking and rolling from that last storm, starting to watch this next storm coming in, Kim, and see what happens.
It's gonna be a good one. You know, I'm so glad that we're still getting snow, because I love being out there in the spring skiing, but I like to have good snow while I do it.
Yeah, it's definitely still winter snow out there. Very soft stuff. It's not. It's warm out there, but the snow's holding very, very well right now.
Which is like the ideal conditions.
Yes.
For sure. Well, happy Leap Day.
Happy Leap Day.
Kind of crazy, right? Once every 4 years we get to say that. So
okay.
It's definitely.
That's right.
It's definitely a fun time. You know, I think it reminds me of that movie Leap Year, where Amy Adams goes to Ireland and has a whole bunch of things happen. But anyways, I might have to watch that later. But yeah, pretty great. Have any exciting plans for today?
Oh, no. No. Just more snowboarding up at Beaver Creek.
Well, that's a great way, I think, to celebrate Leap Day.
Yes.
So lots happening. We're making a 5-ingredient chocolate chip cookie out of peanut butter and chocolate chips. Easy. It's the easiest and most delicious recipe, so that's going to be really fun. We're getting back into the kitchen. It's been a minute since we cooked together, Ross. Yeah. Since the big game week.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, cookies sound good right now.
I really do. You know, it's a great way to start off with your coffee and a cookie. So excited to get that started. Plus, Claire Noble and You've got an Air Force veteran that you're chatting with. So a lot happening in this first hour.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun Thursday.
It's going to be a great Thursday. So stay tuned, go get that cup of coffee, and we will be right back after this quick break.
Good morning, Vail.
Join us on board the Leadville Railroad Winter Express. Stay cozy in our heated lounge cars. Marvel at the stunning winter landscape. Sip delicious hot chocolate. Don't forget to check out our new specials. Book today at leadvillerailroad.com.
Hi, it's Julio from TV8 Vail. Do you ever wonder why our tagline is "There's more for you on 92"? Because we're always bringing you more. More Good Morning Vail from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. all year long. More local coverage with Vail Vibes and Covered Bridge on TV8. More opportunities to participate with new roundtable panels on mountain perspectives and our new Spanish programming block coming this fall. Find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92, on YouTube, or our website at tv8vail.com.
For TV8 in Vail, I'm Avisha Scarborough at the Gerald R. Ford Amphitheater. We'll see you next time. Hi friends, welcome to a little behind the scenes. I'm Avisha Scarborough, and I'm so excited to be part of the team at TV8 in Vail. I love the outdoor lifestyle here, I love the arts and culture, and I love being part of this community. My show is called Vail Vibes with Avisha, where I tell you about all the amazing activities going on here in Vail and surrounding areas all year round.
Good morning, Vail.
Now, we certainly love meeting the team, and Avisha has so many interesting conversations all throughout the Vail Valley, especially with the clothing designer Skea. So let's take a look at her Vail Vibe segment and about all of the fun ski brands and ski outfits that she gets to try on.
Come on!
When it comes to ski fashion, Diane Boyer, the president of Skea, a locally owned ski brand, has seen many trends through the years, and she even has a favorite decade.
I would say it was the 80s. It was so fun and exciting, and everybody was wearing it, from Ivanka Trump, no politics here, just saying, lots of fur headbands and stretch bottom suits and big blousey tops, as I say, shoulder pads and colors and brocade fabrics.
Having worked in the family business since the 70s as it evolved from ski mare to Skea, she remained at the forefront of ski fashion. But as a former professional skier, she knows that functionality is as important as the aesthetic.
The true ski clothing companies make sure that they actually function, because no matter who in our case, the lady is, if you're going up a the chairlift in Vail and it's a snowy day and you're not warm, dry, and comfortable, you're not going to be happy. So it has to work, but it has to be really pretty and look good on the snow as well. Or après at the bar.
Diane showed me a preview of next season's designs and explained to me how being eco-conscious is very important for Skea. So their faux down filling is made from recycled water bottles.
They take the water bottles and somehow reconstitute them, and it makes a very soft, puffy insulation similar to down. The difference is when this imitation down gets wet, it does not lose its loft.
And I even got a chance to test the merchandise by trying on this show-stopping outfit. Looking back through Skea's memorabilia, it's clear that skiing is so much more than just a hobby or business for Diane. It's a lifestyle and one that helped her form a special bond with her late mom, Jocelyn Boyer.
That's me and my mom.
Her mom was a co-founder of Skea and a very integral part of Diane's life. So I asked her to share a story about her mom, and in this case, it also involves ski legend Billy Kidd.
We had a commemorative event the other day in Vail for the Colorado Ski Museum, which is one of my other passions. And Billy was there with his cowboy hat on, and he was always so kind. And when my mother would be watching my daughter's race up in Steamboat, Billy would come and sit with her. Her name was Jocelyn, and he would say, "Well, Jocelyn, you know, you don't have to go out there and get cold. You can stay right in here in the lodge at Howison Hill." And when I mentioned that to Billy the other day, when I saw him, he said, "Diane, your mother was one of the most wonderful ladies in the world. And if I could be half the lady that my mother was, I would be blessed." So you ask, is there anything I'd like to share? I just think everybody, no matter what industry they're in, needs to be their very best at all times and on all fronts.
And what would your mother say about you now?
I think she'd be pretty proud.
Diane's lifelong love of skiing is something she shared with her mom and is something she will always cherish.
You get out in the mountains on a beautiful, clear day, and you look out at those mountains, and you're going along a ridge line or whatever, or maybe you're skinning up and you're panting, but you're breathing and you're enjoying the world. It's just, it gives me goosebumps every time I think about it or every time I talk about it. It takes whatever bad things are in your mind and they just go away.
And what a gift that is. For TV8 in Vail, I'm Avisha Scarborough.
Welcome back to the TVA Weather Center on this Thursday morning. 8 a.m., 22 degrees to start the day. Things will heat up because it's going to be another sunny day. A high of 42 degrees today. Some slight winds coming in from the west-southwest, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Nothing too crazy. Into the full day, things really heat up in the afternoon. 4 p.m. we'll hit 40 degrees, and at 8 p.m. temperatures drop back down to 29 degrees, but clear, sunny skies and stars shining this evening. Into the I-70 corridor, Eagle, a high of 46 degrees today, Avon 44, Vail 42, and Denver is looking in the 60s today. So lots of sunshine in the Rocky Mountains today. And tonight, a low of 19 with clear skies and a sunset at 5:58 p.m. Any day now, it will be setting at 6 p.m. and later and later. Into the next couple days, tomorrow, Friday, another sunny day expected with a high of 45 degrees, and Saturday, a high of 44 with mostly sunny skies before that next storm is expected to start rolling in on Sunday and Monday with a 70% chance of snow on Sunday and a 50% chance of snow on Monday. Temperatures in the 40s the next couple days, and then the lows will be in the teens this weekend. So be prepared for a little bit of everything and refill that coffee and stay tuned for more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Each week on the Tech Show, you can look forward to the latest in technology and how you can use it too. We'll also chat with leading experts, and you'll find out if the latest gadget will take my money or not. Don't miss the Tech Show. Tech your local listings.
Thank you for watching Good Morning Vail. Have an amazing day. Get on out there, soak up that sunshine. We'll see you tomorrow right here for more Good Morning Vail. Bye, everyone. Hi, I'm Gretchen Bleshaw. You might recognize me from the Glitz and Glam with Gretchen. Maybe you hear my voice on the radio from time to time or see me out at a concert or two. I love concerts. If you see me out, the long mermaid hair, I'm almost 6 foot tall. It's hard to miss. Come and say hi, give me a high five, and make sure to watch me right here on TV8.
My name is Tyler Alvarez. I work here at Sweet Basil in Vail. I'm a bartender here. I originally came to Vail to snowboard. I slept on my sister and my cousin's couch for what was supposed to be a week, turned into 2 months, and then I found my own spot, and then kind of made friends and worked different places in the valley and kind of just fell in love with it more and more every single day, and ended up finding my way to Sweet Basil through some friends who had worked here and all the great things that I heard about it. And yeah, I've been here for 4 years now. It's hard to wake up in Vail and be upset when you look outside. It's just beautiful. My favorite part about working at Sweet Basil is definitely that I could be proud about everything that we're putting out, whether it's food, drinks. We also get to be really creative here. The bartenders, the whole team here, we workshop our menus every season, so we'll start with a spirit or an ingredient, and then we get to be really creative and make a whole project of it. And then when we get the final product, it's a drink that we're all really proud of for the whole menu, and that's super fun, just being able to be creative and work with new things. And the most fun cocktails to make, though, are definitely the ones that we get to create from scratch. When people take a sip and say, oh my God, this is delicious, or they just love it. And that's probably the most fun for me, the creativity behind it and making unique cocktails. That, for me, that would be the most fun drink to make, just the one that you start from scratch and then people are excited about. I'm Tyler, I live and work in Vail. Come see me at Sweet Basil.
Good morning, Vail.
You know, it's been a minute since Ross and I have been in the kitchen together.
Yeah.
It has been. So I'd say probably since the beginning of this month. So excited to be back in the kitchen. You know, we're on this interesting holiday. It is officially a leap day, which comes around once every 4 years.
Pretty wild.
It is pretty wild. So what do you think about those people that have birthdays
Man.
on leap days? Do you feel sorry for them or excited for them?
That's pretty exciting, you know, the birthday's every year, so now you get to kind of celebrate big time every couple years.
Yeah,
so.
you know, I wonder what they do. I personally don't know anyone, do you?
Nah, maybe. Gotta check Facebook.
Actually, that's true. Gotta
Yeah.
check Facebook. But in honor of those people and in honor of today, we're just gonna make a simple 5-ingredient peanut butter chocolate chip cookie. So who doesn't love a simple cookie to make?
Easy.
You don't have to put a million ingredients into it. And the basis of it is peanut butter.
Love it.
Easy. Eggs, baking soda, chocolate chips, and then brown sugar. So the easiest, you probably have all of these ingredients in your pantry, so it's a really fun one to make.
Love it.
So even you, Ross, you
Let's
like
do
to
it.
cook. You're gonna be so good at
Let's
this.
do it.
I heard you made a birthday cookie the other day.
We did, and we made it in a heart shape for our friend Maddie, so we tried our best to make a heart-shaped cookie.
So next time you can make this one from scratch and show them how to make it. It's pretty easy.
We'll give it a go.
We will give it a go. So let's go ahead and get started. We have a basis of creamy peanut butter is what we want. So you want about 1 cup of creamy peanut butter. And you know, you want to make sure that it's creamy because it's just easier to stir. We have a brand new jar, so this will be, it's always fun to open things freshly on air and see how well we do.
Peanut butter just straight in?
Straight in, just kidding. We need about 1 cup of it. So what you would do is just take your measuring cup and you make sure that you fill it up to the brim with that. And we've got all these fun and easy to use cups. So
Excellent. Give me a second here. I'm playing with the cups.
Yeah,
so many colors. Okay, is that easier?
It is easier. I'll hold it for you. So this is like one of my favorite ways to measure because everything is all in one spot and you never have to worry about losing them because I know I always do.
Yeah.
But you can either take it off just like that. There you go. Make it easy for you.
Okay, let's do it.
And then I'm going to hook these back. But all we'll really need is 1 teaspoon, 1 measuring cup of a full cup, and then 1/2 of a cup as well. And so lots of fun.
Peanut butter is a great ingredient to work with.
It's sticky, it's smooth, it's all of the things.
It smells good.
It does smell good. And I love a good peanut butter chocolate chip cookie.
So the question is, how do we go? We go from this jar to this cup. How do we go from this cup to the bowl?
Well, I have got myself a stir spoon.
Okay.
So, or a ladle, whatever it is.
So I don't have to panic right now?
You don't have to panic right now. So as long as you just keep putting that peanut butter into the cup.
It's almost the whole jar.
It is almost the whole jar, surprisingly. You know, but yeah, I love a good peanut butter cookie, especially when it's easy, and this is just a great easy way to whip it up. But you want to make sure that you preheat your oven to 350 degrees. So I always make sure that my oven is ready to go before I start cooking, so that way I can just pop it in. I'm not waiting for it to heat up. I know up here in the altitude, it takes a little while longer than normal to heat up.
So that is exactly 1 cup.
Exactly 1 cup.
Or 250 milliliters.
Exactly. So we are going to go ahead. As you can see, it's got the measurements on our cup here, 250 milliliters and 1 cup. So we're going to go ahead and put this all the way in here. And this is probably the messiest part. We're also going to do about 1 large egg.
Okay, I can measure that one out. Got 1 large egg.
And then here's the fun part. We also are going to use this cup again, or if you don't want to rinse it out and you don't have time to, we'll just use 1/2 cup, because we're going to do 1 full cup of firmly packed brown sugar.
Cool.
And that's the key with brown sugar. It doesn't matter if you use light or brown. It usually, or light or dark, really, because it'll just make it a little bit more golden if you use a darker brown sugar.
Like that.
So we'll do about 1 cup of the brown sugar. And while you get that brown sugar measured out, you can use this.
I'm going in that one.
But it's gonna be messy.
It's okay.
And that's A-okay, we don't mind the mess. You just do the peanut butter, you add the 1 cup of the firmly packed. That's the key. Brown sugar has to be firmly packed in there. And so we'll just throw this spoon in our sink here. And then while Ross is doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and crack my 1 large egg into here. There we go. And then we're gonna do, after that, we have about 1/2 cup of chocolate chips. I personally don't care about measuring out my chocolate chips, because the more chocolate, the better, in my opinion. What do you think?
The more the merrier.
And these are the milk chocolate baking chips. So you wanna make sure that that is what you're using, is the milk chocolate baking chips. So we'll go ahead and get this open.
We're gonna pack this down.
I'm gonna actually jump in here and grab
Get
these
in
scissors.
there.
So you just pack that down. You can use a spoon, you can use your hands. We always make sure that we're good to go there. And I'm gonna cut these open. Boom. While he's packing down that sugar, I'm just pouring in my chocolate chips here. You can do about 1/2 cup.
1/2
of chocolate chips.
Oh, okay, okay. It's like we passed that mark on the brown sugar here. I was told 1 cup.
1 cup it is, and I'm just dumping this in here. And the best part about this is you can make about these, you can roll them into like cookie balls, I could say, and it's like about 1 to 1.5 inches. So we're gonna go ahead and get this starting to stir in there. So you're doing a great job, Ross. Really proud of your packing skills. Are on point.
Working on it.
Awesome. And while he's doing that, I'm just gonna start stirring up the peanut butter, the egg, the chocolate chip, and then we've got the brown sugar, we're working on that. And then the final ingredient is baking soda. So that's the best part. And then honestly, we start rolling and we're done. It's about to get really messy in here, but I love doing that. And then you can line your baking sheet with, looks good to me, we'll go ahead and dump that in here.
It's a little short of 1 cup.
That's all right.
It's probably like 248 milliliters.
We're short by about 2 milliliters. So we've got baking sheets here. We can line it with parchment paper if we want to, or we can actually, you can just put it straight on. You don't need to grease the pan because of the oil from the peanut butter. Nice. This actually will do just fine without having to grease the pan, which is really great. So I'm scooping it out, making sure that I get everything out of this jar. We've got a little bit of peanut butter left in the bottom, and a little bit of brown sugar. Boom.
Boom.
That's good. All right, now we need the baking soda. So you need 1 teaspoon of baking soda to throw in here. And that's gonna help just really make the cookies rise and just really bake like a true cookie since we're not using any flour for this.
That was a teaspoon, right?
1 teaspoon. Yep.
That translates to like TSP, right?
TSP.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. I'm telling you, Ross, you're going to be a chef by the time 2024 is over.
Yeah.
I can feel it.
All I'm going to be making is cookies, Kim.
Hey, that's okay. If that's your specialty, I say it's better to be a subject matter expert in one thing than not good enough in any.
I like that.
Yeah. So go ahead and dump that in there.
That is exactly 1 teaspoon.
Exactly 1
Precisely.
teaspoon. So I'm just going to go ahead and mix this in. Now your dough is going to be a little sticky because of the peanut butter. So be prepared for your hands to get messy. But we're going to roll these into about 1 to 1.5 inch balls. It should yield about 12 cookies if we're doing it right. If we're not, that's okay too. And then, yeah, that's it. We're just going to roll them. You ready to get your hands dirty?
The kid in me is loving this. I think this would be a great activity for the
What
children.
do you think?
Yeah.
A little bit more chocolate chips?
Of course.
Obviously.
Yeah, of course.
We're going to go ahead and dump a few more chocolate chips in there. So yeah, if you wanted to be exact, you could do 1/2 a cup, but who needs to be exact on chocolate?
Yeah.
I think it looks pretty good there.
Yeah, that's
so we're just going to continue stirring, and this looks great. And then, if your chocolate chips don't get folded in, you can just work that in with your hands when you're rolling it into a ball. I think this looks pretty good.
That looks really good.
So you know what you can do? So this is the fun part. If you don't want to get super messy, take a spoon, just roll it just like this.
I thought you were going to eat it.
You can also do that. It's the basis of what they call a power. There we go. Awesome. Do you want to put the baking sheet over here?
You want to? Okay.
Just put it right there on
Perfect.
top. There we go. Want to get in here?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, Ross, grab a spoon or use your hands, whatever you want. I'm just going to do that. Awesome. So we're going to go ahead and roll these. And then as you roll them, you want to make sure that they're evenly spaced. I usually put them about 1 to 2 inches apart.
That's exactly 2 inches apart.
Right? And then you just kind of keep rolling them. You want to make sure that they are the same size. If they're not, you can just pinch it off, and that's it. So we're going to continue rolling our cookies, and we're going to pop them in the oven, and we'll come back later and see how they turn out.
I like how this is going, Kim.
Yeah, I'm loving the smell of peanut butter in the morning.
Yeah.
So great. But anyways, we will be right back, and our cookies will be rolled, and we'll have so much happening in the second half of this hour on Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
TV8 te brinda la mejor programación en español todos los días. Sintoniza Conexión Latina los lunes, miércoles y viernes a las 7 de la tarde con repeticiones los fines de semana. Además, te presentamos nuestro nuevo programa Sabores y Creaciones, donde hemos juntado tus recetas y manualidades favoritas en un solo lugar los martes y jueves a las 7 de la tarde. Y por último, disfruta de Daily Flash Latino, con noticias y entretenimiento en tendencia los sábados a las 7 de la tarde. Te esperamos por el canal 92 de Comcast, nuestra página de Facebook TV8 Conexión Latina, nuestro canal de YouTube TV8 Vail Good Morning Vail o nuestra página web tv8vail.com.
Well, Archer and I are going to get headed on further down the trail, but I hope you'll catch up with us a little bit later. Hi, I'm Ben Roof, and I'm one of the new hosts here at TV8. I'm so excited to share all of my explorations throughout the Vail Valley with my dog Archer, where we'll be taking you to hiking trails, biking trails, maybe we'll go rafting, fishing, or whatever else we can come up with. I'm so excited to share all of that with you in my new segment, Outdoor Adventures. Don't forget to catch up with us every day right here at TV8 Vail or at tv8vail.com because there's always more for you on 92.
Do you have an interesting hobby or skill you'd like to share for Vail Valley? We want to hear from you. We're looking for people to share their musical, artistic, culinary, woodworking, athletic, or technical talents on Good Morning Vail. If you'd like to share your talents with the community, email Danielle at tv8vail.com. Join the community conversation. There's more for you on 92.
Join us on board the Leadville Railroad Winter Express. Stay cozy in our heated lounge cars. Marvel at the stunning winter landscape. Sip delicious hot chocolate. Don't forget to check out our new specials. Book today at leadvillerailroad.com.
Hi there. Are you ready to explore famous neighborhoods from New York City to Kentucky? Watch The Neighborhood with host Nicole Newman. Featuring famous people, unique history, and delicious places to eat and drink. Our viewers get an inside personal look at each neighborhood. With each episode we learn, grow, laugh, and live like a local, not just a visitor. Welcome to The Neighborhood. Check your local program schedule and tune in.
Good morning, Vail.
One of the reasons we get to love where we live and enjoy the outdoors here is because of our service members in the military. And joining us this morning is Naomi Mathis, an Air Force veteran, and also with the Disabled American Veterans nonprofit. Naomi, thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much for having me. Good morning.
How are you?
Fantastic.
Awesome, awesome. Well, I know you're very busy, so thanks for joining us. Can you tell us a little bit about this survey that just came out from the nonprofit that you're with about kind of the legislations that's working its way through DC?
Sure. DAV's new report, Women Veterans, The Journey to Mental Wellness, is a comprehensive look at the risk factors contributing to the staggering suicide rate among women veterans and how the VA can do better. It identifies gaps in care and offers more than 50 legislative and policy recommendations that can be implemented to save women veterans' lives.
Awesome, awesome. And how has the role of women in the military changed over the years, and what's kind of the scale of how many women are in our service?
Sure. So women are the fastest growing demographic of veterans, with over 650,000 women veterans that utilize the VA. And there's about 900,000 that are even enrolled in VA. And they're also the fastest growing demographic in the military.
Wow, wow. And unfortunately, we hear a lot about suicide in the military. What's the role of help and support for women in the military specifically?
Well, they are looking at ways to move the needle down, in the military as well. But you have to remember that those folks that are in the military are then going to become veterans, and they're going to join the ranks of veterans. And so we have to ensure that VA is able to handle the amount of women that are coming in and really able to meet their needs, their unique needs. They have some unique risk factors when it comes to suicide.
Yeah, and what are some of those unique needs?
From our research, we found that certain factors put women veterans at high risk for suicide, such as military sexual trauma, which is inclusive of sexual harassment and sexual assault while serving in the military. And it's not just military sexual trauma, it also includes things like intimate partner violence, substance use disorder, and mental health issues related to reproductive health. And now when you layer all of that along with combat related PTSD, in some instances, you really do have the perfect storm.
Wow, okay. And the DAV is doing so much over there. What are some policy recommendations that you guys have?
So overall, we did find gaps in care. We found gaps in access, training for the community care providers, and suicide prevention efforts, and even gender-tailored care. So one of the gaps that we found was VA's innovative predictive model that helps to predict suicidality in veterans and identify and intervene with those high-risk veterans. It uses a male normative baseline, and it does not include military sexual trauma. So we recommend that VA ensure that women veterans issues, unique factors are weighted in their algorithm, and that it does include military sexual trauma. In fact, we believe that military sexual trauma should be the central pillar of all of their suicide prevention efforts.
Yeah, amazing. And which ones can kind of be implemented sooner rather than later to help female veterans that might be at risk of suicide?
So one of the things that we recommend is a 3-digit hotline for the National Domestic Hotline. 1 in 5 women report being exposed to intimate partner violence. So one of 5 women veterans report being exposed to intimate partner violence. And so we believe that a 3-digit number will help them to remember if they are in a period of crisis and dealing with domestic violence.
Yeah, 3-digit phone number sounds very, makes a lot of sense to make that a lot easier. And then, excuse me, sorry. What other resources are available for women or any kind of veterans that might be feeling or thinking about suicide? What else is out there, or if anyone knows a veteran, what resources are there?
So if they want to view the full report, if they want to look at all of the 50 policy recommendations, they can go to womenveterans.org. Now on that site, there's also some resources, some tools that are available to them. But if they are in crisis, in a period of crisis and dealing with suicide ideations, or you know a veteran that is, then you must dial 988 and press 1 for the veterans option to reach the suicide crisis hotline.
Okay, amazing, amazing. And then how can people support the DAV or just anyone that wants to kind of help you guys out or support the cause? What can people do to help?
You want to join us in the fight, they can go to womenveterans.org, and that will lead them to our website, dav.org, and they can help join us in the fight, and we would love to partner.
Awesome. Well, Naomi, thanks so much for joining us and all the hard work you're doing and important work you're doing. Again, nothing we do happens without our military, so we really thank you. And definitely check out the DAV for more information and resources for help. And stay tuned for more Good Morning Vail.
Thank you so much.
Good morning, Vail.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
America was built on a love for the outdoors. We are a nation of sportsmen, blessed with magnificent natural resources. With broad interests across water and field, we are united in our devotion to nature and conservation. Join us every week for the best shows celebrating the outdoor lifestyle. Outdoor America. Live free.
Join us on board the Leadville Railroad Winter Express. Stay cozy in our heated lounge cars. Marvel at the stunning winter landscape. Sip delicious hot chocolate. Don't forget to check out our new specials. Book today at leadvillerailroad.com.
Hi everyone, welcome to Covered Bridge on TV8. I'm Kim Fuller, Editor-in-Chief of Covered Bridge Magazine.
I'm Bobby LaRue, the Director of Partnerships at Covered Bridge Magazine. We have the pleasure today of sitting down with Madeline of Bava Beauty and Wellness in Avon, and we're excited to share her story and her business with all of you.
Yeah, so Madeline, you just opened Bava Beauty and Wellness in Avon. Tell us a little bit about your background in the Valley and your inspiration for opening the business.
Yeah, thanks for having me this morning. I was born and raised in the Vail Valley, so I'm a longtime native, and I saw an opportunity to open a business here, and I just took it. I've been an esthetician massage therapist for about 8 years now, and I was inspired to start a holistic health business because my dad passed away from cancer, and I was diagnosed with a rare form of cancer myself. And I feel really thankful that I get to share that with the community that I grew up in. So I'm super excited to bring Bava to the Valley.
Great.
Now you recently opened. I remember coming to your grand opening, which was pretty exceptional.
Yeah.
I would say it's a beautiful space if you guys haven't been there yet. But give us a little bit of an idea of what you're offering there and what you're hoping to bring to our community.
Yeah. So besides regular spa services, obviously we want people to just come relax, get a facial, get a massage. But we have an infrared sauna. We offer IV therapy, vitamin injections. It's just, we want whole body holistic health. So we're going to start offering comprehensive wellness testing, as well as, supplements to go along with that. So acupuncture, it's all over the board. We want everybody to come in and experience that whole body holistic health.
Yeah, I had the pleasure of coming in for a spa day, and the first thing that you get to see when you walk in the spaces, like Bobby had mentioned, is just the amazing design that you worked with I think a designer on, and also had input that you shared with me. And it's so peaceful. There's definitely a feeling of serenity and space there that you can just relax all day. I particularly love that infrared sauna and being able to connect your own music or your own podcast, whatever it is, through your phone and have a really relaxing experience there. So there's just so many ways to enjoy the space. And you had mentioned that you have events as well, Madeline.
Yeah, we're going to start having, besides our regular hours, we're going to have some fun events on our schedule, mini yoga sessions, group acupuncture, aura photography, winter solstice ceremony, the list goes on. We're going to start having some fun events. We want people to come enjoy that as well. And I think that's a really good offering for the community to, come experience that. So I think it'll be fun. And, I'm excited to have some other faces in Bava as well. Obviously, we've got myself and a team, but we're going to have some fun, pop-ups and guests there as well. So I'm excited for that, and really utilize the space. We've got a nice space, so I'm excited.
Yeah. So number one, where are you located, and then number two, these great events. How do the listeners, the watchers, keep an eye and make sure they can attend these events?
We're located inside the Christie Lodge in Avon. It's next to Subway. We're kind of hidden in there, so we're kind of new, and people sometimes have a little bit of trouble finding us. But you can walk through the Christie Lodge lobby and find us. You can park, in the front and come find us. We're right next to Subway. And they can check our website. We update our website. Our Instagram is also a great place. We're posting, pretty on top of it, updating the website with any offerings, events, as well as the Instagram. So they can, follow us there.
Great.
Yeah.
And that combination of beauty and wellness, what was the inspiration there, and the name Bava, and just creating your business? How did it all come together for you?
Yeah. I think when you look good, feel good, you can do good too. And I think at some point or another, most people have experienced, kind of, whether they know it or not, a feeling of like being unwell, or just like at one point, maybe, like you go on this journey of, your health, it can be all over the board. So I really just wanted to combine the aspect of look good, feel good, do good. And I think we really bring that at Bava. And I was inspired by Bava. Bava means a mental state of peace or bliss. And so I think when clients come into Bava, they can really experience that. We want that whole body, mind, body wellness.
Love that. Yeah, so in our current issue of Covered Bridge magazine, this is the abundance issue here for winter and spring, and just love this opening. To step into Bava Beauty and Wellness is to step away from the bustling energy of a busy day. Man, does that resonate?
Yeah.
Right? To be able to leave the hustle, the bustle behind, and take some time for yourself. Also such a great gift at any time of year to offer to someone, a friend, a family member, to just allow themselves that self-care.
Yeah, we've been kind of coining the gift of wellness. And that can mean so many different things, but everybody wants to feel well. You can just give them a gift card, or enjoy it how you want to enjoy it, whether that's you just want to come relax, or you want some self-care, or you want to come rejuvenate, whatever it is. You can come to Bava for that.
It's so great. Once again, Madeline Heathcote with Bava Beauty and Wellness here in Avon. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you everyone for watching Covered Bridge Magazine. This is our newest issue, and this is Covered Bridge on TV8. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you. Enjoy the journey.
When you're in Vail, you're in vacation mode, and you need a flexible home tour experience that fits into your schedule. We've transformed how you view and buy homes in the Vail Valley. With immersive, cutting-edge technology, you can explore properties 10 times faster. In our lounge, we guide you through this digital world on a 16-foot screen where you can imagine your next home in comparison to your favorite recreational spots. Say goodbye to multi-day home tours and hello to a quick stop between your other plans. That's the power of the Immersion Theater.
I'm Amy Goodman, host of Democracy Now! Our independent news hour offers diverse perspectives and unique opinions, often unheard in the mainstream media, live as the news unfolds. Tune in for Democracy Now!, the War and Peace Report, weekday mornings at 9 and evenings at 6 on TV8 Vail, Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on Channel 92.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. There's a lot happening in the county right now, and lucky for us, we have Claire Noble with Eagle County Government joining us on the couch. Claire, welcome.
Thank you, Ross. Thanks for having me on.
How are you?
I'm doing great. You know, a lot of people will say, sorry, that they don't they don't watch the news much.
That's all right. I got this. You cough that out for a second. So Eagle County Government, we got a lot going on right now. We have elections. We're looking at housing. The airport has a lot going on. So Claire, you ready for this?
I think so.
All right.
I hope so. But no, a lot of people say they're not watching the news. You know, it's like too much. But even if you're not watching the news right now, it's hard to not know we're in the middle of election season.
Yeah.
Kind of feels like we're always in election season, but this is a big year because it's going to be a presidential year. So coming up next week is Super Tuesday. Colorado participates in Super Tuesday. It's a presidential primary. We're a vote by mail state.
Yeah, we are a vote by mail state, which is awesome. I've been doing that for years. It just makes it so easy. And yeah, I drive past Avon all the time, and they've got the big election signs hanging. So that's my kind of reminder that I actually got to drop mine off.
Live TV, so sorry
It's
about
okay,
that.
that's okay.
And we were talking beforehand, and I was absolutely fine.
All good.
So yes, we have drop-off boxes everywhere, and we have in-person voting as well. Basically, two choices. If you're a registered Republican, you're going to have one choice. If you're a registered Democrat, you're going to have another choice. If you're an independent, you're going to get both ballots. You can only turn in one of those ballots. If you try to turn in both, then they're both invalidated.
Okay.
If you are hoping to vote for an independent and you're wondering, hey, what's going on? They have a different way of getting on the general election ballot. And in most cases, that's by petition. It's a pretty onerous process, but if you're hoping to see one of these independents out there, you're not going to see them until the November election.
Yeah, and do we have a big independent population, do you know, here in Eagle County?
Yes, as a matter of fact, the majority of Coloradans identify as independent. But again, in the primaries, they can choose to vote as a Republican or choose to vote as a Democrat. The other thing about these ballots is that you will see names on the ballots and you'll say, I thought they dropped out of the race. Well, they suspended their campaigns, but they did not let the Colorado Secretary of State know officially that they were withdrawing, so they have to appear on the ballot.
Yeah, and it's really important. When you get that ballot in your hands, take some time with it, right? Yeah. Research what you're doing and spend some time looking at these people. It's kind of, they pop up on a ballot and you just kind of
You're going to see names you've never seen before. Who is this guy?
Right.
So yeah, you're right. You know,
spend some time,
check out who they are.
And there's some resources out there to kind of learn about everything on the ballot. So definitely that's my recommendation. Take some time with it.
Yeah, and so just a little heads up, coming up on June 25th is our Colorado primary. And so you'll see, for instance, we have a few commissioners running for a re-election and an open seat here in Eagle County. So you'll see that, again, Democrat, Republicans, and then the general election, November 5th.
Yeah, it's coming quick, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to not see it at this point, right? It's kind of everywhere. Awesome. So elections, keep an eye out for those ballots, right? We also have some lodging to talk about, right, over at Hay Meadow. What's going on?
We do. You know, this is really exciting because, of course, housing is one of our really toughest issues in Eagle County. And so we tried to chip away at it in different ways that we can. And this opportunity came up. Hay Meadow is going to be a very large development. It's going to take them years to build out this development, and it's really going to change Eagle, the town of Eagle. It's going to dramatically increase their population. So this area sits along Sylvan Lake Road. So if you ever go out to Sylvan Lake, this is that big area just to the east of that road. And the first units will start becoming available this year. And the county has purchased 43 of those units and will turn around and resell them at a discounted rate, and they will be deed restricted.
Awesome.
So today is the last day to put in your application to be in the lottery for those. And the first drawing is going to happen on March 7th. And those units will then be available in May. So it'll sort of be a trickle, but what you turn in by today will put you in all of those lotteries. So even if you don't get picked in that first drawing, there will be subsequent drawings. These are beautiful condos, 2-bedroom, 2-bath. I think there might be even some 1-bedrooms as well. Really nice furnishings. As somebody who's kind of in the real estate market right now looking for places, one thing I hear people say is, 2024 prices for 1980s interiors, and this is not the case with Hay Meadow. These are brand new interiors. The views are amazing. Some of the units have garages, so if that's something you need, that's, I think, a preference that you can indicate. Cool. The top floor ones have vaulted ceilings, so really a beautiful property.
That sounds awesome. And who's eligible for this, or who's eligible, and how can they sign up by the end of today?
So go to housingeaglecounty.com. At the very top, you'll see a banner that says Hay Meadow applications. You can click on that. The criteria aren't as stringent, but really this is supposed to be workforce housing. So you do need to be somebody who lives and works in Eagle County, and also you cannot own other real estate. So you can't get this and then turn it into a short-term rental, or turn it into any kind of rental. It needs to be your primary residence.
Okay, good to know, good to know. I think I know a couple people that are looking for something.
Well, this is a great opportunity. Prices starting around $400,000, which is a tough price point to find in Eagle County right now.
Definitely, and Eagle's a great location. And speaking of Eagle and Gypsum, the airport.
Oh my gosh, I love talking about the airport. I had a chance to visit with their staff yesterday. One of the things we've talked about on the show before is they've won awards for their interior design, that, it's one of the world's most beautiful airports. It is, the traffic is just picking up there. Last year, the way they gauge this is something called enplanements. That's people getting on planes there. So last year was up about 6% over 2022, but this year already, January and February are up almost 20% over this time last year. So very busy airport, which is good for us getting airlines in here. A lot of airlines started to pull back because the airlines have a shortage of pilots. And that's not a problem you can solve overnight.
Right.
It's a problem that's going to take actually a few years to work out. But United has committed to adding flights this summer. Not only will there be more flights to Denver, there'll be additional nonstops starting June 7th to Chicago and to Houston.
Love that, love that. Yeah, I'm a big fan of that airport. My truck was stolen from DIA a couple years ago, so now I like to have peace of mind, nice and easy airport to get in and out of, and you don't have to drive 100 miles from Denver over mountain passes in the winter.
Absolutely. I am flying out on Friday and looking forward to it. And as you said, there's very few airports now you can park right outside and then just walk inside. And you're right, DIA loses a few cars a week, and I'm like, I don't even know how they do that, because you've got to have your ticket to get out, right? Yeah. But maybe they off-roaded with your truck.
Yeah, long story. We can talk off camera about that one. But yeah, love that airport and really appreciate what everyone's doing there to see more flights coming in and see the numbers go up. So that's really good to hear.
Yeah, no, that there will also be some improvements already to some of the outlets there, the restaurant food outlets, which have been recently renovated, but they're going to upgrade them yet again. So just more improvements in that airport.
Yeah, that's awesome. And then if you're traveling in from out of town, they have the rental car. Like, it's just a one-stop shop for you. It's the best way and the easiest way to join us here, right?
Absolutely. EV chargers, EV cars available, and you're right. It's just every way you want to look at it. 20 minutes from here as opposed to however long it takes you to get back from Denver.
Well, Claire, I'm not leaving until winter's over.
Okay.
You know, I like to stay here for the winter, but this summer I'll be looking to fly out of Eagle County Regional Airport.
Well, check out VVP. They're offering rebates again this summer, but those go fast.
Okay, awesome, awesome. Claire, thanks so much for joining us. Always so much information about the county and everything that's going on. Definitely check out that Hay Meadow today if you're interested. Very unique opportunity. Look out for those ballots, and maybe we'll see you at the airport too.
Great, thanks so much, Ross.
All right, guys, stay tuned for more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
For fun and adventure, join me on Elizabeth Stanton's Great Big World. Find out where I'll be going next and which celebrities I'll be bringing along with me. I'll show you amazing destinations with lots to explore, and you'll get to know my celebrity guests the way they really are, up close and personal. We'll travel the world, experience new cultures, and together, try to make a difference. I'm Elizabeth Stanton, saying the world's a big place, and I'm going to show it to you.
When people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah, and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these 2 luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Make sure you tune in every day at 8 p.m. to catch Scoreboard Nation. It's an outdoor lifestyle show dedicated to your 3 favorite mountain towns, Vail, Beaver Creek, Park City, and Reno, Tahoe. Join us for an incredible venture. Find us on TV8 Vail, Park City Television, or at thescoreboardnation.com. We can't wait to see you there.
You're watching K34QB, Vail, Colorado.
Happy Leap Day. It is Thursday, February 29th. This day happens once every 4 years, and it's an exciting one to be here in the studio today with Rosalyn Hart. I'm Kimberly Pro, and thanks for joining on this morning's edition of the show. We're talking about books of Ukraine. Celebrity chef Jamie Gwen is going to tell us how to stretch our dollar at the grocery store in the frozen foods aisle. That's going to be a great one. And then Glitz and Glam, we'll be looking at that segment, and then Mountain Pride here in studio. So lots happening in the second hour of Good Morning Vail, and it starts right now.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning, Vail. Welcome to the TV8 Weather Center on this Leap Day. 8 a.m., 22 degrees to start. Sunny skies again throughout all day today. A high of 42. Some slight winds coming in from the west-southwest today. Sunny skies throughout the day and the evening. Temperatures hitting 40 degrees in the afternoon at 4 p.m. before dropping back down to 29 degrees at 8 p.m. And clear skies out there tonight. Into the I-70 corridor, Eagle looking at a high of 46 degrees, Avon 44, Vail 42, and Denver's looking at a 60-plus degree day today. Lots of sun in the Rocky Mountain corridor today. Tonight, a low of 19 degrees with a sunset at 5:58 p.m. That sunset keeps getting pushed back and back and back. Tons of stars out there last night. Expect the same tonight. Another sunny day expected tomorrow, Friday, with a high of 45 degrees. Followed by another mostly sunny day on Saturday with a high of 44 before that next storm starts rolling in Sunday and Monday. 70% chance of snow on Sunday, 50% chance of snow on Monday. Temperatures starting to come down with that storm and lows in the teens Sunday and Monday. So we will keep our fingers crossed on that snow. Beaver Creek Snow Report, no new snow in the last 24 hours, but we're still riding that foot that dropped on Tuesday. Season total up and over 200 inches at Beaver Creek and a base depth of 64 inches, which is awesome. Cruising right along. Beaver Creek operating 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. right now with all 25 lifts open and all 166 trails. That's 100% of terrain. Vail Mountain. No new snow in the last couple days. 8 inches from Tuesday, that's still floating around, and 215 inches so far this year at Vail, 64-inch base at Vail as well, and you know we are all about that base at Vail. 31 lifts open, 278 trails, 100% of terrain open at Vail. Get on out there.
Man, well, I'm really excited about this because we are about to pull the peanut butter chocolate chip cookies out of the oven on this amazing leap day. So I'm going to grab them. They look and smell great. Oh my gosh, can you smell the peanut butter?
They look amazing.
They look so good. You know, it's kind of hard to pull them out when you've got 2 oven mitts on your hands. But look at that. They look like gorgeous cookies, don't they?
Yeah.
So we're going to let them rest a little bit and we'll dive in, but we want to make sure that the chocolate is melted. You don't want it all over your hands, but it's going to be an ooey gooey goodness. It looks like you just want to make sure that when you're baking them, if you have 2 dishes, maybe flip them and rotate so that some are like cooked on the bottom evenly. But they look good to me. They smell good.
They look pretty gooey.
I cannot wait to dive into this. But Ross, it's leap day.
It's Leap Day.
Do you know why it's Leap Day and what that means?
A little bit, yeah, actually, yeah.
Yeah, all right, well, tell me what you know.
It has to do with the rotation, right?
It does, yeah.
And so they have to add on, there's technically not 365 exact days in the year.
Yeah.
There's like actually a couple seconds. So,
It's true.
So is that right?
It is right,
Something like
yeah,
that?
that's exactly right. So if we were to keep it on the normal 365 days today, then it would shift when the seasons actually start, according to the National Air and
So
Space
it's like a
Museum.
correction, right?
It
It's
is.
a slight correction because it's not a perfect rotation.
That's true. Well, in honor of National Leap Day, lots of places are giving discounts and fun sales and things. My favorite is Krispy Kreme. Unfortunately, we don't have one here in the Valley, but if you're near one, go get a donut today.
Love that, love that. Love the deals.
And in the meantime, we'll just have some chocolate chip cookies instead.
Can't wait.
Peanut butter chocolate chip cookies. But we're going to let these cool down a little bit. I'm going to go get some coffee so I can dunk them in, and then we've got a lot happening in this second half of Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi, it's Max at TVA Vail. We want to invite you all to the Wacky Winter Reading Program. It's open to all ages. All you have to do is read 10 books or 1,000 pages. For more information, go on our website, tva8vail.com. And thank you to our sponsor, the Eagle Valley Library District.
Think Big features top kid inventors who face off against each other to see who can come up with the most innovative and creative invention. In Think Big, kids acquire and showcase their skills in creativity, science, marketing, design, and don't forget, teamwork. Check your local listings and watch the world's most innovative kids. They create and invent new toys, games, websites, and new modes of transportation. Tune in to Think Big.
America was built on a love for the outdoors. We are a nation of sportsmen, blessed with magnificent natural resources. With broad interests across water and field, we are united in our devotion to nature and conservation. Join us every week for the best shows celebrating the outdoor lifestyle. Outdoor America. Live free.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Hi, I'm Gretchen Pleshaw, host of TVA Vail. From fashion to food, from film to festivals, experience a unique look at the boutiques, spas, restaurants, and venues that make the Valley so special. Join me for Glitz and Glam. Find it in Good Morning Vail or at our website at tva8vail.com. I can't wait for our next adventure.
Dog Tales is America's premier dog lovers magazine show. This series is all about dogs and the people who love them. Featuring dogs of all sizes, shapes, and breeds, keeping you up to date with all the latest news from the dog world. Sit back and enjoy a fun program for the whole family. Check your local listings and tune in to Dog Tales. TV8, there's more for you on 92. Serving the local community 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Good morning, Vail.
If you're looking to give this time of year or clear out some books in your library, this great organization is donating books to Ukraine. Check this out. Welcome back to the show, everyone. Now our next guest is here to share with us an amazing initiative that is bringing children's books to children and families displaced by the conflict in Ukraine. To give us all the details, we have Hans van de Weert from the International Rescue Committee joining us this morning. Hans, thank you so much for being here with us today. How are you doing?
I am very fine. Thank you for asking. It's a pleasure to be here.
I appreciate you setting aside some time to speak with us here today about this initiative that, like I said, is bringing children's books to families and children displaced by the conflict in Ukraine. Before we talk about that, Hans, I would like if you could just give us a brief overview of what the International Rescue Committee does. I know this is a collaborative effort, but I would like to hear, a little bit about your work and specifically with the International Rescue Committee.
Yes, Julio, the International Rescue Committee is an international humanitarian agency that works in conflicts around the world, where we provide humanitarian assistance to people that need it. But that also has offices here in the United States to welcome newcomers, refugees, asylum seekers, and other groups. In Ukraine, where the conflict is really taking its toll,
yes.
Where we now see more than 14 million people in need of humanitarian assistance, 3 million of which are children, and where 10 million people have been displaced because of the violence, we provide urgent humanitarian assistance as well. We provide cash to people. We support medical facilities. We try to create safe and healing spaces for children, but in a country that is destroyed by the war, where the economy isn't functioning at all, and where there's not enough humanitarian assistance, that work is very challenging, as you can imagine.
Absolutely, Hans, and I appreciate the work that you guys are doing, especially in times like this when we have a crisis in Ukraine, as you mentioned. Now, you kind of touched on it briefly, but can you give us maybe a little bit more details on the current situation in Ukraine, especially for families that are being affected over there?
Yeah, the current situation in Ukraine still means that there is bombing taking place almost every day, that bombing targets communities where people live. To give you an example, 40% of the school buildings in Ukraine is being destroyed. The roads are being targeted so that people cannot move freely, but that then also means that essential goods cannot reach a community. So in the markets, a lot of essential items are very hard to get. So the situation for people in Ukraine is really dire, and unfortunately hasn't been improving at all.
Wow, yeah. Now, Hans, I would like to talk a little bit about this initiative, Books for Ukraine. I know it's, like I mentioned before, a collaborative effort between a few different agencies. So tell me about how you ended up coming together with HarperCollins Children's Books, the Creative Artists Agency, and Endless OS Foundation to help the children being affected in Ukraine.
Well, what all of these organizations shared in common with our organization is that they were deeply concerned about the impact of conflict on children's lives, on children's emotional well-being, on their ability to go to school and to learn. And so each of these agencies, from their own perspective and expertise, brainstormed about what can we do to do something about this situation. And that is how the idea was born, to basically translate the books of New York Times bestselling authors' children's book, translate them in the Ukrainian language, and then to make them available to Ukrainian children that were being displaced. And the impact of the project has been quite phenomenal.
I actually wanted to ask you about that next, because I know that you all have already started, distributing some of these books for Ukrainian children living in London, for example. Tell us maybe a little bit about what some of those reactions have been from the children or from the family who have been receiving these books, and maybe how they have helped the children.
Yeah, to see the kids receive the books and then to see how they reacted to the books, it has been pretty amazing. Some children basically just quietly took the book, went into a corner and started reading, I think indicating that they really missed doing that.
Yeah.
Other kids were so enthusiastic about receiving the book that they wanted to share the title with other kids or with their teacher or with their parent. And then parents and teachers, of course, have been really delighted by this initiative, because it basically brought education materials, to their kids, and it allowed them to read in their own language, for the first time in a long time. One out of 2 children in Ukraine at the moment is not able to go to school, and also of the children that are outside of Ukraine, many have difficulties accessing the education system or accessing education materials in their own language. And that is where this project really, tries to make a difference.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I can only imagine the power of receiving a book that is in your language that you are finally able to read after, as you mentioned, your education being disrupted. Being able to read in your language, I can only imagine how those reactions were for the children and for the families. Now, Hans, I'd like to ask you as well, how can people at home help families like these who have been affected by the conflict in Ukraine, or where can we go to learn more?
So to answer your last question first, right, I think go to the website www.rescue.org/books4Ukraine. I think there you can read everything about this project and how people can help. But secondly, I would say, this work of international humanitarian assistance, whether it's in Ukraine or in other countries in the world, the work of resettling newcomers in the United States needs a lot of funding. And so if people want to donate, that is another way that people can engage. And then lastly, because we have a network of 29 offices in the United States, including in Utah and Colorado, it really is also great if people can volunteer and can actually, directly contribute to the support to newly arrived families. So I would say there are many ways that people can engage, each in their own way and within their own means.
Hans, thank you so much for being with us this morning and sharing a little bit about this wonderful initiative, Books for Ukraine. It was lovely to talk to you and learn a little bit about all the work that you guys are doing to bring a little bit of joy and happiness to children and families affected by the conflict in Ukraine. Thank you once again for joining us.
You're welcome. It was a pleasure.
For everyone watching at home, stay tuned. We'll be right back with more of the show after this break.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome aboard. Bobby Laurie and Nikki Noya have your ticket to everything you need for an on-the-go lifestyle. Grab your boarding pass. It's time to jet set.
Hello, I'm Shervin Rezai here with Chenna Garden in Avon, Colorado. My hobbies are obviously skiing. I've been skiing since I was 3 years old. In addition to that, music's always been my first passion, and you can see that alive and well at Chenna Garden with our little record nook, where we have over 300 records, and we'll continue to grow that collection and play vinyl records for you while you enjoy your cuisine. Chenna Garden is Avon's oldest running restaurant. We've been open since 1988 when my mother set up shop and wanted to begin offering Avon, Colorado the best quality Chinese food that we could get. And I started working in the restaurant when I was 8 years old as a dishwasher making $1 a day. And then one of the servers, pushed by my dad, told me I should ask for a raise, and then I got $5 a day, but then I had to put all $25 at the end of the week into a savings account, which actually helped me out in college. So after college, I went out to New York for law school, and I spent 15 years out in New York City practicing law and working in-house, which exposed me to a lot of restaurants all over the world, all over the country. And after getting exposure like that, I realized that we have this beautiful restaurant here that has so much potential. So in the fall of 2023, we came back, remodeled, and tried to get this back to give that special feel that I've known all my life here. We've been offering a lot of new cuisines, including German cuisine with our good family friend Gunther Schmidt, who's been serving up authentic German cuisine in the Valley for many, many decades. Why not? This is America. We can serve German food in a Chinese restaurant, and we just let it try. And after a year of it, it's been building up some success, and we're just having a lot of fun just seeing the look of bewilderment on every customer when they're like, how am I getting German food in a Chinese restaurant that's this good at this quality? Chenna Garden is really all about that community, and that first starts with the local community. We always try to take care of all of us who are working hard, grinding it, so that we can also enjoy what this valley has to offer. And through that, we get a nice mix of word of mouth, tourists who come in. We're looking for something a little more authentic and that has a history with the valley. I'm a proud member of the Avon Vail Valley community, lifelong member as I was born here, and I hope you come out and see us here at Chenna Garden. We're open every day, 4 to 9, any day the mountain's open. Cheers.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Show. We are feeling good today. Great show on the way.
Absolutely. Welcome to our show. I'm Suki.
I'm Scott.
And we are feeling good today. You know why? Because we had a great show.
Good morning, Vail.
Now, I know we are all feeling the pain in our wallets at the grocery store because prices have just really jumped up. But joining us today is 7-time cookbook author, radio host, syndicated columnist, celebrity chef, Chef Jamie Gwen. How are you, Jamie?
Kim, I'm well. Thank you for having me and for the illustrious introduction.
You know, celebrity chef Jamie Gwen is a mouthful, but it is so impressive because of all of the recipes and things that you are doing. So let's talk about a very hot topic right now, you know, how to save money at the grocery store. So can you tell us a little bit about some easy ways that we can save there?
I certainly can. And look, we're all experiencing it. No matter where you live, we know that grocery costs and costs in general are on the rise. But it's always, when you make your grocery list, you want to feed your family well. It's sometimes sticker shock, right? You get there and you realize, my gosh, this is, you know, really risen in price. I will tell you, as a professional chef, and a lot of people kind of cock their head funny when they hear it, but I embrace the frozen food aisle for a lot of reasons, and no better time to do that than March, which is National Frozen Food Month. There's a recent survey by National Frozen and Refrigerated Foods Association that says nearly 8 out of 10 parents with young children, of which I am one of those, finds it easier day in, day out to have frozen food on hand. And 64% say that keeping frozen food has helped them combat rising grocery costs. So there's a lot to be said for the convenience of the frozen food aisle. There's a lot to be said for the cost savings. And there's a lot to be said for the flavor and the nutrients that you're getting from frozen food that I don't think every great cook might realize or give credit to.
It's so true. You know, I had a conversation a few years back about fresh vegetables versus frozen and the nutritional difference between the two. So speaking of, how do frozen foods help with healthy meal planning?
I love that you had a hot debate. I think that's fabulous. So let's talk about meal planning, but let's take a step back, okay? When you buy frozen food, I should just put this out there without stumbling. It's real food. It's just frozen. The flash freezing technology today is better than ever extraordinary, right? So it used to be IQF, individually quick frozen. That's how they froze the berries so they didn't stick together in the bag. But it's the best raspberry you've ever had, or the strawberries red all the way through. Why? Because it's picked at the peak of the season and flash frozen. It maintains all its beneficial nutrients and it tastes delicious. Now, with that said, if you went and bought strawberries right now in the produce section, might not be so great. Hit or miss, depends on the season. So we know we're getting good quality. We know we're getting nutrients, of course. And then you get all this lovely convenience. It's pre-washed for you, or it's chopped, or it's prepped. So now you're saving time with meal prep, right? And you have this opportunity to feed your family new tastes, new flavors. Walk through the frozen food aisles in your supermarket, and you will see By the way, ingredients and items that chef friends of mine are developing for the big companies. There's ethnic infusion, there's paleo, vegan, plant-based, keto. It's all there. No matter how you choose to live, lifestyle, dietary needs, or otherwise, the frozen food section has come a long way, evolved leaps and bounds.
It's so true. So how can you use frozen foods to plan for breakfast and for dinner? And, how does it continue to innovate in the frozen foods aisle?
Sure. I think the opportunity to have Indian butter chicken from the frozen food aisle, when you might not want to make the recipe, lots of ingredients, kind of long method from scratch, that's a great way to consider that you can incorporate new tastes, global flavors into your meals. But you said breakfast or dinner. I'm breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Check it out. From the frozen food aisle. So, some of my favorite ingredients are from the freezer section. So I always have frozen pot stickers. Yes, I pan saute them till they're crispy on the outside, soy sauce, black vinegar, steamed on the inside. But then I make this super simple 10-minute pot sticker veggie soup using frozen spring vegetables, asparagus and zucchini. Ginger garlic goes in. It's so good. 10 minutes. Easy pot sticker veggie soup, couldn't be beat. I like to take the butterfly shrimp and put them into a lettuce wrap with a spicy, creamy sauce. Super simple. I make a wrap using my son's favorite crispy chicken. It's really good. And then this is kind of fabulous, Kim. I hope you'll like it. We are a waffle family. So I'm always looking for ways to repurpose our breakfast waffles. So I line them up in the air fryer folded like this. And when they get crispy, my son says, "That's a waffle taco, Mama." And I say, "Yes, it is." Filled it with barbecue shredded chicken and coleslaw. And my 4-year-old thinks it's taco night every night. It's fabulous. And then phyllo, which I love. I filled with ricotta and a compote that I made from frozen berries. I mean, just think about it. The opportunities are endless. These are all new recipes, by the way, just posted at easyhomemeals.com. And I hope they inspire you.
easyhomemeals.com. Well, I'm certainly inspired by that take on chicken and waffles. That's so fun, and so that's a great way to look at it. Now, I know with my friends and I, we used to do an around the world dinner night by going to the frozen foods aisle and just selecting different things.
Oh, I love that.
It's so much fun,
That's
and I'd
awesome.
say better than takeout for sure. Now,
for sure. And by the way, when you have a craving, it's like on hand.
It's so much easier and so much better than having to wait 40 minutes for your delivery service.
I
Jamie,
agree wholeheartedly.
Absolutely. So exciting stuff. Where can we go to learn more? But more importantly, there is a $10,000 cash prize. Tell us all about it.
Yes, there is. And I am not eligible, so I hope you win. Go to easyhomemeals.com. You'll find the recipes. You'll find a $10,000 sweepstakes for March Frozen Food Month. It's prizes and kitchen appliances and more. And you can enter for free on easyhomemeals.com for the recipes. And then on my social at Chef Jamie Gwen, you'll find my daily dish, often including a frozen food product, or you can call it my daily gluttony, but that's up to you.
My daily gluttony, I love it. Well, Jamie, wonderful to chat with you. You had some really interesting recipes and ideas, so thanks for sharing on how to be innovative in the frozen foods aisle. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it so much. Have a good day.
You too. Now we've got a lot more on the second hour of Good Morning Vail. We'll be right back after this.
Good morning, Vail.
Learn the latest in science each week and how it relates to everyday life. From space exploration to plant biology to the latest in high-tech advances. Every new scientific development is explored and explained in an understandable way. Amazing stories each week. Watch Science Now.
TV8 te brinda la mejor programación en español todos los días. Sintoniza Conexión Latina los lunes, miércoles y viernes a las 7 de la tarde con repeticiones los fines de semana. Además, te presentamos nuestro nuevo programa Sabores y Creaciones, donde hemos juntado tus recetas y manualidades favoritas en un solo lugar los martes y jueves a las 7 de la tarde. Y por último, disfruta de Daily Flash Latino, con noticias y entretenimiento en tendencia los sábados a las 7 de la tarde. Te esperamos por el canal 92 de Comcast, nuestra página de Facebook TV8 Conexión Latina, nuestro canal de YouTube TV8 Vail Good Morning Vail o nuestra página web tv8vail.com.
Hello everyone, I'm Raisa Pascal.
And I'm Andrea Jackson. Welcome to Life, Love, Shopping. Have any personal stories you can share?
Do I? Yes, I do.
So even though you work for
Some good deals, too good to miss on Flash Deals. Now check this out.
studies show spending time outdoors can help with depression, lowering blood pressure, and overall health and happiness.
When you're in Vail, you're in vacation mode, and you need a flexible home tour experience that fits into your schedule. We've transformed how you view and buy homes in the Vail Valley. With immersive, cutting-edge technology, you can explore properties 10 times faster. In our lounge, we guide you through this digital world on a 16-foot screen where you can imagine your next home in comparison to your favorite recreational spots. Say goodbye to multi-day home tours and hello to a quick stop between your other plans. That's the power of the immersion theater.
Good morning, Vail.
Now, our next guest is so interesting and wonderful to be sitting here on the couch with me. I've got the executive director of Mountain Pride, Mads, joining me. How are you, Mads?
I'm so good. How are you?
I'm good. So I know we just talked about all of the events and things that you have coming up, and you're here to talk specifically about some. So what is going on with Mountain Pride? Tell me a bit about it, the history of it.
Yeah, so much. We love to do as many opportunities to connect with community, and that's exactly why we started. There wasn't any organizations or businesses serving the queer community here in our rural mountain towns. And so a few years ago, we put on about it'll be 5 prides this year, but we've been an organization for about 2 now. And so we do monthly events, educational opportunities, advocacy and activism, and just be a resource for the community to overall improve the lived experience of the LGBTQ plus community and allies here in our mountain towns.
That's true. It just really increases visibility and shows support for the community. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So loving it. We're in a mountain town. We've got to get right to the point. You've got some incredible ski weekends coming up. Tell me about them.
We are so excited because historically, the queer community in snow sports has been underrepresented and not celebrated, and there aren't opportunities here locally for all of us to get on the mountain together. So we were so excited about this year, not 1 but 2 queer ski weekends. The first one being this weekend at Keystone, March 1st and 2nd. We have a packed schedule that's going to have a lot of opportunities to connect with the community. The first being a lovely drag show. This one's 18 plus at the Warren Station, and has a few performers, and then also a special guest. The GM of Keystone will be performing as Miss Bunny Hill.
Oh my gosh, Miss Bunny Hill, can't wait to see that. So talk about the event, so at Keystone specifically, and then we'll talk about the one that's coming up locally as well. So what kind of events and schedules do you have? Like, what's the one highlight that you're looking outside of, besides Miss Bunny Hill?
As much as I love drag, I just love gathering community in a space and creating this powerful visibility and connection. And so Friday night we have our drag show starting at 8 p.m. and then Saturday we're spending the whole day on the mountain. 9 a.m. we're kicking off at the drop of the lift, and we are just gathering community, gonna offer pride flags to everyone to just show that visibility, create connections, there's people from Denver coming up all over the mountains. And so it's just going to be super cool to connect. And then we're also going to do a big pride run down the mountain together at 4 p.m. and leading into the Opry at 9280 Sake House.
I mean, that sounds like a party.
Yeah,
you know, last chair, you get the last run of the day. Awesome, very cool.
Yeah.
So that's in Keystone, and this is March 1st and 2nd.
Yep.
So that's Friday and Saturday. Yep. And then we've got another one coming up, and tell me all about that.
Yeah, and then we don't want the party to stop. So we are March 22nd, 23rd, and 24th here in Vail. We're going to be gathering at Lion's Head. Friday night, we are doing a kickoff party benefiting Mountain Pride at 2 Arrows. $20 ticket, just fun Two Arrows is incredible. They're an amazing partner, and so just something to get everybody super excited. And then same thing, we're gonna meet at Lions Head Village, kick off at 9 a.m., get everybody dolled and rainbowed out, and then encourage people to get on the mountain together, ski, and we'll do another Pride run down Pride at Lions Head to an opera at the tavern. And then Chasing Rabbits has been incredible, and they are supporting us this year in doing a after party on Saturday there called Glitter and Ice.
Glitter and Ice, I love that.
Right, and then we're ending the weekend at our famous vintage drag brunch on Sunday.
That's great. It sounds like just a wonderful party weekend and a way to connect with community and support and just to be there. So will there be tents set up or obvious places to meet and to know exactly where to go?
Yep. At each of the stations in Keystone and then Lions Head in Vail. And so there'll be our big rainbow tents in partnership with Rainbow Room and Epic Promise, our incredible supporters and sponsors that are making this happen. And so yeah, we'll be all dolled out. Hopefully you'll see everybody in their rainbow kits and just an awesome opportunity to connect and just bring that visibility and that connection, because you know when we get our ski suits on, you can't really,
you have no idea who's who. It's true.
So if we can bring that beautiful rainbow and fill the ski slopes, it's going to be really cool.
That's great. And plus, who doesn't love a good party?
Right?
I mean, honestly, Glitter and Ice, Chasing Rabbits, and then it sounds great. And then Miss Bunny Hill, all of it. It sounds wonderful.
All of it.
So let's talk a little bit about volunteering. Is there volunteer opportunities for these events and just in general?
Totally. Yeah. You know, we love anybody getting involved. It's really important for not just the queer community to be visible, but for our allies to show up, show strong and show why we need this, why this is important today, why with everything going on in the world with legislation, we need more visibility, more conversations, and more education around our community. And so it's an awesome opportunity for our allies to get involved, or our queer community, but we'll have some volunteer opportunities to table at our booth for the day and just be supportive throughout. So on our website is the best way to find that.
That's great. And that's just for volunteering in general as well. So lots of programming. So we've got ski weekends at Keystone and Vail in the month of March, but what else is coming up?
Well, so we have Pride in the Park, and that's a big volunteer opportunity that we need. We bring in about 3,000 people for our Pride celebration on June 1st at Nottingham Park. And so we need all the support, and we're still looking for sponsors, vendors, community resources. If you want to be a part of it, if you want to show your allyship, not just in the month of June, but year round, is an awesome opportunity to get started with us and building that.
That's great. So Pride in the Park, I know I was having a conversation that I can't believe June is only 3 months away, starting tomorrow officially, which is crazy. So if you want to volunteer, it's a great time to get involved now and just really start to ramp up towards the month. So what else is happening? Tell us a little bit about what's going on with Mountain Pride. Anything exciting coming up in 2024?
Oh, so many things. Yeah. We're really focused on bringing a lot of education and advocacy this year, especially with the election year. We want to make sure that we're educating people about what's happening to our queer community. There are so many anti-LGBTQ and anti-trans bills that are being introduced in our state and across the country. And so bringing education and awareness and fight any stigma or barriers anybody might have around the community. So those are some of the exciting things that'll be coming, as well as, you know, we really try to be as visible and as well connected in the community as we can. So we do a lot of monthly events, from Queer Climbing Night, thanks to Eagle Climbing and Fitness, to book clubs at the Bookworm. We have one coming up in March. To Coffee with Queers, to we just had a bingo night at Hovey and Harrison, thanks to their generosity. So we have a lot of just cool opportunities to connect with community, and we really try to offer a variety of things, because we know no one person is alike, and people like different things, and just many opportunities we can to engage with the community.
Oh, I love that. And a lot of the community businesses are just supporting and extending and opening their arms to Mountain Pride and to the community. It's great.
Yeah, they are really incredible. It's been wonderful to watch just the growth and support from the community from when we first started in 2020 with our small Pride to now. 2024 with our huge celebrations. We continue to grow, and just the businesses that are willing to stand up and say, I'm an ally and I support this community. I want to make sure that there is diversity, equity, and inclusion in my workplace.
It's hard to believe that it's 4 years since 2020.
I know, right?
Just congratulations on the growth and these incredible events that are happening. Cannot wait. Ski weekends,
Yes.
Keystone, March 1st and 2nd, and then Vail the 22nd through the 24th.
Yep.
So lots of fun things happening. Well, Mads, call to action. Where can we go for more information?
mountainpride.org or Instagram, Mountain Pride, and Facebook are awesome opportunities just to stay up to date on all the things that we're doing to get involved.
Awesome. Well, great to see you. Great to have you on the couch, and congratulations. Good luck tomorrow. Tomorrow, Keystone. So have so much fun. Cannot wait to hear all about it.
No, we're so excited. Can't wait to just bring that visibility and connection, and just anyone is welcome. Let's get on the mountain together and let's have an incredible day.
I can't wait to see photos of Miss Vail. It's going to be a lot of fun. Now, head over to Keystone tomorrow, March 1st and 2nd, to head over to the Mountain Pride Ski Weekend, and then Vail at the end of this month. If you want to find out more information, get on the website, and lots will be happening, lots of fun parties, and all of the support that you can give. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Good morning, Vail.
For fun and adventure, join me on Elizabeth Stanton's Great Big World. Find out where I'll be going next and which celebrities I'll be bringing along with me. I'll show you amazing destinations with lots to explore, and you'll get to know my celebrity guests the way they really are, up close and personal. We'll travel the world, experience new cultures, and together, try to make a difference. I'm Elizabeth Stanton, saying the world's a big place, and I'm going to show it to you.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Good morning, Vail.
We are rolling right through this Thursday edition of Good Morning Vail, and up next we're going to check in with Eyepieces of Vail that's celebrating 40 years this year.
It's Kimberly here, and I am standing in the middle of the Goggle Bar at Eyepieces Vail with Danny Berry, Marketing Manager of Eyepieces. How are you, Danny?
I'm good. How are you, Kimberly?
I'm living my best life. I can't complain. You know, being able to stand here among all of these incredible products and eyepieces that are just winter fashion and fun and safety and all of the things. So let's get started. Tell me about what we've got here.
Yeah, so at Eyepieces, we kind of consider ourselves to provide products, everything from the neck up is kind of our motto. So we do a lot of sunglasses, goggles, helmets. Ski fashion is something we absolutely love. It kind of brings together optical and fashion and skiing all together.
Well, you've got to have the right skis on the mountain. You really do. And there are so many varieties and options. So you've got your traditional goggles, but you can also wear like a sun shield or sunglasses or helmet with built-in technology. So I've just been dying to talk about this item here. So let's start.
Yeah, so this one's kind of all in one. This is Cask. It's a brand we started carrying a couple years ago. It's really well known for its visor here. So it's kind of a goggle helmet combo, which people love. It is a huge lens, which is going to give you great peripheral vision. So as far as like a technical functional product, this is really great, super comfortable. It is going to have a photochromatic lens on there, which is even better. So you're not switching out lenses. It's really going to do the work for you, and the lens is going to adapt to the lighting conditions. So if it's a really sunny day, it's going to get much darker from here.
So it's tell me the word again.
Photochromatic.
Photochromatic.
Yeah.
So that is lens technology that adjusts to the light.
Correct.
Wow.
Yep.
That's fancy.
So it's like several different lenses all in one on top of a goggle. And then new this year from this company, Cask, is they have integrated their speakers so that you have audio in the little ears here, which is great. It has Bluetooth capability. So when I say all in one, I totally mean it. It literally has everything that you need to go up on the mountain. Looks really modern and sleek, super comfortable, like I said. And then a lot of times people like to wear this if they have glasses, because it just slides right over your glasses. So that is a great option as well.
So this is great if you're one of those people where you're constantly looking for all of your things before you head out to the mountain.
Totally.
You've got it all in here.
Yep,
Absolutely.
exactly. So that's Cask.
Cask, great. So speaking of, you mentioned people that wear glasses. One of the things that Eyepieces offers here as well are the prescription lenses. So tell me all about that. And we've got some really incredible options here.
Yeah, so really what we're known for is our prescription services. We do total customized prescription services in your glasses, sunglasses, we can change the tint and color, and prescription goggle. So like I said, you can wear your glasses under your goggle or whatever equipment that you're wearing, but it's even better to have a prescription goggle that's all integrated. It's not going to have the fogging issue. It's not going to be uncomfortable like wearing your glasses under a goggle. We have clips that can work in kind of a universal functionality in different goggles. And we have like a completely integrated prescription goggle where there's no inserts, it's no clips, it's all in there. And we can do that all in-house at our Vail lab.
Well, that's what makes you so special. So you get functionality and fashion. And speaking of fashion, you carry all kinds of brands, and luxury brands is a big one of them. So tell me about this goggle set that we have here in front of us.
Yeah, this is a new one. This is a Tom Ford goggle. Super modern looking. We love having kind of those name brand goggles that are super fashion forward, but very functional. At the end of the day, we want to make sure that you have something that is going to help you see perfectly on the mountain, but also very stylish. So Tom Ford goggle is new for this year. We have tons of Tom Ford sunglasses and optical frames as well. And then very popular and trendy right now is a sunglass shield. Okay. You probably see it in Oakley's a lot, that big sunglass. And we love it for skiing because if you don't want a goggle, if you want to go with more of a sunglass, a larger lens is going to give you some more protection and looks beautiful.
They look great.
Yeah.
I can't wait to wear these for Opry.
So this is a Chrome Hearts sunglass shield. We love Chrome Hearts. It's a great luxury kind of niche brand that we've been carrying for a long time. And they started doing some more sport pieces. And so this is one of them. It's actually designed for biking.
Okay.
The designers wanted something that's more functional, and so they designed this, and it works perfectly for skiing. We love it. So all those sport shields are super, super trendy right now.
You would look at it, and you wouldn't think that it's designed for biking because it looks so fashion forward, with the little details and all of that.
Yeah.
So speaking of this brand, the Chrome Hearts.
Yeah.
So it's your 40th anniversary.
It is.
And you are doing a special collaboration with them as well. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so this winter we're celebrating our 40th anniversary. We're very excited about celebrating that with all of our wonderful customers, our fantastic staff. And Chrome Hearts is a brand we've been carrying for a long time, like I said. So we are doing a special collaboration piece with them. So we went kind of with their designers and came out with a brand new piece that is very specific to eyepieces in our 40th anniversary. So that will be launching in February.
Amazing. So 40th anniversary celebrations. What's going on? What kind of events? What can we see from Eyepieces of Vail coming up?
Yeah, we'll be having a lot of trunk shows throughout the year like we kind of normally do. All of those are updated on our website. So if you ever want to know kind of what is coming, what location, with what vendor at what time, you can check those out there. We are also doing a 40th anniversary party in March, which we're very excited about. Kind of have some music and food and drinks.
Who doesn't love a good party? Especially here in Vail, we love that. So speaking of Eyepieces of Vail, tell me about operating hours. You know, where can we go to get an eye exam or prescription goggles or glasses or whatever it is that you might be looking for?
Yeah, we have 8 locations total. We have 4 in Vail, 1 in Beaver Creek, 1 in Edwards. We have 2 locations in the Roaring Fork Valley, 1 in Basalt and 1 in Snowmass. We have a doctor that does eye exams at our Edwards location on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and at our Village Center location across from the Solaris on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So you can call or visit our website to get those scheduled. And he's great. Dr. G's one of our favorites, and he can get you set up with a prescription, and then from there our staff can take care as far as fitting you with some frames with your prescription lenses.
Amazing. And I love that you offer regular eye exams as well. So not only are you offering very fashionable and very cool and functional products, but you're offering services and, you know, just helping people stay on top of their eye health. We love that.
Totally. Yeah, we do repairs, adjustments, cleanings. Come on in. We can do those for free. We want to take care of you. Even if you haven't gotten your glasses with us, we want to make sure that you're all set up when you're visiting.
And that's one of the special things about Eyepieces of Vail is just the white glove service that you provide to friends and family and customers alike. So we really appreciate that. And congratulations on your 40th anniversary. That's huge. So where can we go for more information if anybody wants to, you know, see what you offer and kind of keep in touch with what you're doing?
Yep, eyepieces.com. Yeah, you can find locations, brands we carry, schedule those eye exams, all that good stuff.
Awesome. Well, Danny, thanks for hanging out with me this morning. Loving all of these fun, fashion-forward options. So all in one, Tom Ford, Chrome Hearts. We love all of it. This is just really incredible stuff. Thanks for sharing your inventory today.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Now stay tuned. Keep it here. We'll be right back for more.
Good morning, Vail.
Show. We are feeling good today. Great show on the way.
Absolutely. And welcome to our show. I'm Suki.
I'm Scott.
And we are feeling good today. You know why? Because we had a great show.
I'm Amy Goodman, host of Democracy Now! Our independent news hour offers diverse perspectives and unique opinions, often unheard in the mainstream media, live as the news unfolds. Tune in for Democracy Now!, the War and Peace Report, weekday mornings at 9 and evenings at 6 on TV8 Vail, Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on Channel 92.
More than ever, kids need information to help them better understand their surroundings and to better protect themselves. Each week, this program works with the various law enforcement agencies across the country and the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, spotlighting several missing cases, hoping someone, like you, might have information that will lead to finding these individuals.
Join us in exploring the everyday lives of community members here in the Vail Valley. Hear their inspiring stories of how they came here, their contributions to our community, and why they chose to call this place home. We want you to be one of our neighbors. If you would like to be featured or nominate someone to be featured, please send an email to danielle@tv8vail.com. We look forward to featuring your story right here on TV8.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Make sure you tune in every day at 8 p.m. to catch Scoreboard Nation. It's an outdoor lifestyle show dedicated to your 3 favorite mountain towns, Vail, Beaver Creek, Park City, and Reno, Tahoe. Join us for an incredible venture. Find us on TV8 Vail, Park City Television, or at thescoreboardnation.com. We can't wait to see you there.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to the TVA Weather Center on this Thursday morning. Mostly sunny skies expected today, lots of sunshine. A high of 42 degrees today, 22 degrees to start the day, but things are warming up already. Into the hourly, things really warm up around noon, 39 degrees, 4 p.m., 40 degrees, before dropping back down to 29 degrees at 8 p.m. tonight with clear skies. Perfect for some stargazing. Into the I-70 corridor, Eagle has a high of 46 today, Avon 44, Vail 42, and Denver's got a whopping 63 degree day ahead of them. Lots of sunshine in that I-70 corridor today. Tonight, a low of 19 with clear skies and a sunset at 5:58 p.m. Tomorrow, Friday, another sunny day expected with a high of 44, and Saturday, a mostly sunny day expected with 44 as a high before that next winter storm rolls in Sunday and Monday. Sunday, a 70% chance of snow, Monday, a 50% chance of snow, and we will see what that storm drops, Kim.
Bring it on. Let's go.
Let's go. So enjoy the sun while it lasts and get ready for the next one.
Yeah, it's definitely, I think you and I were talking yesterday about how it's this time of year where we start wearing flip-flops to change out of our snowboard boots and our ski boots.
Yeah, I'm wearing boots way too much right now, so any chance I can, even if it's snowing, I'll wear sandals. I don't care. I want my feet to breathe.
You know, it's sandals and flip-flop weather until Sunday, and then the snow's coming in.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Should be good. We'll see what drops from it. But
it's true. And then, you know, Leap Day. Happy Leap Day.
Happy Leap Day.
Go like leap over something today.
Yeah.
I know I'm going to.
Let's do it again in 4 years. What do you say?
Sounds good to me. Same time, same place. We'll be back here. I'm going to leap off this stage and off this couch when we're done.
What a great show this today.
Great show.
Yeah.
Mountain Pride, Claire Noble.
Yeah.
You know, peanut butter chocolate chip cookies. I'm telling you, you want to taste them and make that recipe.
Yeah.
Quite delicious.
It's kind of awesome to see a lot going on still.
It's crazy. We've got so much happening in the valley.
We're still in the thick of it.
We are in the thick of it. It's not mud season yet.
No. Don't say that word.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yesterday you said melt and I said mud season. We are not allowed to say this.
We are not there yet. We are holding on for dear life to winter, and I mean conditions have been really exceptional out there.
It's true. It's true. Well, we got a lot happening this week. It's been a great show. Fun to always sit on the couch with you, Ross.
Yeah. Head over to Keystone this weekend.
Keystone this weekend. If you want to get out and about and support and celebrate Mountain Pride, they've got Pride Weekend, and it's going to be so much fun.
Such a fun show. She wasn't kidding when she said that drag show is famous. It is a cool event that they do.
Awesome. Well, head over there to Keystone and get on the website. Lots happening, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Are you looking for exciting and nutritious recipes to cook at home? Watch Colorful Cooking with Tracy